How are you doing? Welcome back. I'm not sure if you guys heard this. I caved. I said I wasn't going to make an XP farm, and here I am. I think it was a match made in heaven because I had the Bane of Arthropods enchant for the sword, and I was kind of getting tired of fishing. So this is a very low budget spider farm here for the Bane of Arthropod sword. Just dug it all out. Water's taking them down to this corner right here, right? And I kind of have some walls built up to catch them. And I've just kind of been swinging away, and then once I get level 30, I head up to the surface. So that's what I'm doing now. I mined up more iron here. I'm just like having an issue. I'm trying to like mine out the entire vein and like do some branch mining and gather up some more deep slate. Believe it or not, I'm mining more for deep slate than iron right now because I was all out and wanted to use some in a build today. And I'm just coming across more and more of these iron veins, and I almost think it's too easy to get them. I know, crazy, right? Who would have thought? So much so to the point where I don't even think I need an iron farm. Maybe in the future, if we end up doing like some crazy big stuff, then we'll do it. But I mean, for now, it's just kind of pointless to have an iron farm. We're getting so much of the stuff. If we come up here, where is my iron count at? Yeah, I think I mined almost 2 stacks of raw iron blocks here and maybe spent 15 minutes tops on it. Like that's how much is down there. It's insane. I did a lot more off camera. I forget exactly where we left off, but we had just created our house here, and I was supposed to move on over all of our stuff from our starter shack to our home. And I said I'd repurpose it off camera, which I did. Welcome to the surplus shack, where basically surplus storage. Anything that I'm going to trade off to villagers, I'm going to put it in here. Right now it's empty, but it'll fill up over time as we continue to harvest out here. I like these little hanging signs. This is a new 1.20 update feature here. So I decided to put it on a few buildings. Over here, I put it on the animal shelter, is what I called it, I guess. I don't know. Slaughterhouse. Whatever, if you're a glass half full or half empty person, right? While I was doing some fishing here, I fished up a mending bow. I thought that was pretty cool. Here's an update on what's been fished up, by the way. So lots of name tags. I enchanted this a while ago, but still just haven't used it yet. But a mending bow, so if I ever get tired of using this infinity bow, I'll use it. But for now, I really don't see a need for it, since infinity's better in my opinion. All right. And then I also put on hanging signs on a couple of the sides for the enchant house here. It's a little expensive for this recipe. You need to strip 6 logs and then put on 2 chains for the recipe. And so these will be a special occasion type of sign. They look good, but we have plenty of iron for it. It's mainly the wood. This is the Casa de Impala 100, by the way. If we wanted to change it and say house, we could do that too. So hanging signs, good stuff. In the pots, we added these flowers here. I added some on the sides here as well. Let's go in here. I think I went over this. Yeah, we have our candles and then chiseled bookshelves. Upstairs is where everything changed, though. I have storage. I figured I'd add storage close to the workstations here. So armor, bow, tools all are going to be near the smithing table, smelting, whatever this is, blast furnace. Grindstone and anvil, right? So all that is going to be there. Cartography table, obviously maps, navigation, and adventure I figured I'd put in here. I made a new map, by the way, for home base, and I also labeled them. So this is our exploration map, and I put that ++ there because I have a feeling we're going to explore in 3 other maps around the center of spawn here. So this one is labeled plus plus because this is all positive coordinates here. So I think you guys are smart enough to know that. I have a home base map here. Looks pretty awesome. This is just kind of for me to get a bird's eye view of how our base is looking on the map at a smaller scale. And this was supposed to be that map, but I put it on. I was thinking of like displaying it, and then these little green arrows popped on here. And so I don't know. This is here. And I tried like getting rid of it by putting it at another location. Then it just added one and it got messy. So that's what that map is. It did give me an idea though when I start using this exploring map. If I take an item frame out with me, for instance, the village and any places of interest, I can mark them on said map. And it would leave those arrows. So again, something I'm interested in doing. Pretty sure we did a trading run off camera. We've been enchanting some tools and armor. So for instance, I got an Aqua Affinity Protection 4 diamond helmet. I have a Depth Strider 3 Unbreaking 3 boots. And I believe I just got level 30 here. And I was supposed to enchant, I believe, one of these, right? Because this is efficiency 4. I kind of want to get fortune for a hoe. And then for the shovel, I want Silk Touch, I believe. Something that's not efficiency. So I believe I want to do the Blast Protection 3. And we got Unbreaking 3, which is actually great. So next enchantment, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do in the next enchantment. That's TBD. But for now, we're going to put a pause to all of that. Today I want to focus on a project addressing a glaring need of ours. We have a ton of iron, but when it comes to smelting, we had 4 of these, right? But now we just have 1 of these furnaces and 1 blast furnace. I know down in the mine we have 8 furnaces. Probably not going to use those. I want to create something up top here. To address a need for us. If we take a look at our book here, I want to create a smeltery up next to that mine, and also I want to be able to connect the rail system to the mine to where it automatically unloads into a chest. So we're going to start getting into some redstone here, and I want to create a lava farm to use. That's a new feature using cauldrons. We have plenty of iron, so that shouldn't be an issue. But using dripstone and cauldrons, we'd be able to do that, which we have all of those ingredients, including a lava pool at the surface here. So it's a bigger project, so I think that's all we're really going to tackle today. But yeah, basically my plan for this, let me empty my inventory a bit here. There we go, get the spider eyes out and put away this stuff. Yeah, you guys can see I've been stocking up on deep slate and also some cobblestone. This is from the mob grinder. And then we'll plug this into here. Yeah, by the way, I didn't go through all the chests. I know that I kind of got caught off guard, but this is kind of all self-explanatory. Item frames are up here. This is like other building blocks, food, potions will be there. I still need to get blaze rods to start utilizing this here, which I took this from the village because we already have a whatever this roll is, the brewing stand roll over there, so not a big deal. Yeah, you guys can see the rest here, kind of put 2 and 2 together, right? So this is what our storage system looks like for now for our starter base, I guess you could call it. This is our whole starter base area. I'm going to put away these. There's some other tools that we enchanted, by the way. I can't unenchant the Curse of Vanishing up here. I was trying to use it on here. I fished this rod up, so it's just kind of there now. Oh yeah, I enchanted Silk Touch, by the way, for a pickaxe. I want to merge it actually with this Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3. So then we have basically Efficiency 5 Unbreaking 3 Silk Touch, and we could also merge this Efficiency 4 Fortune 3 Unbreaking 3 here to make it Efficiency 5. So we basically have some maxed out pickaxes. I do want to hold off because I have a feeling we could get mending pretty quickly. All it takes is 1 extra villager and do a little bit of shuffling when it comes to placing down the lecterns to get a mending enchant. So we're basically there, and not gonna not gonna worry about what is it? I'm not gonna try to you know, I don't know what the heck I'm saying here. I'm gonna hold off on merging those pickaxes until I get a minion book, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. I spit it out. Let's take a look at what we want to do. So I kind of already planned out a little building to place everything in for this smeltery. I was thinking, I'm like, hey, I should do a big smelting array that's automated and automate a whole system using hoppers and mine carts and elevators and all that stuff. And I just didn't feel like it. Long story short, I think I want to build it on this side here, though. It's kind of lonely. There's a mine here. So I figured I'd at least plop down a building to get this started. I think I want to place it in this flat area here. There's some terraforming that's going to be involved, but we're going to do just that. We're going to just terraform where we need to, basically, which is taking out this level right here and then clogging up the holes here as well. So that's going to be phase one, is doing that. I'm also going to gather the materials that we're going to need to build this project. And then I'll kind of get back to you guys as far as that goes. But basically the plan is, yeah, plop down the building over here. I just need to prepare the area a little bit more and kind of give you insight as to what all we're going to need to do from there. Do you guys see it? I guess it depends on how the resolution uploads, huh? I see a pillager patrol here, and I think they now see me. I want the smoke today. There we go. Let's see if they can even get a hit on me. Oh, nope. Okay, yeah, I guess they did. Just one. That's why having a good bow is great. Did they drop anything else? I have an ominous banner. I guess that's just it. I guess it's time for an update. I didn't realize how much I needed to carve out here, but this is the footprint of what we're building here. So not necessarily the footprint, but this is how much space we're going to need. So I was in the middle of, like, I just placed down a workstation here. We have a ton of dirt, and I know I'm not going to be able to store it until we get shulkers in our starter base here. So the excess of the dirt I'm going to throw in the surplus shack. But basically I want to take a pathway out this way to our building, basically, that's going to be here. So that's the plan. We have the footprint. We have a space for it. I have it torched up for the most part. And yeah, basically from here, we're going to get building. At least the frame, and then we'll start filling in the blanks here. So again, it's going to be a pretty big project here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I'm going to leave this here. A pretty big project, and we're going to get after it. By the way, I found some coal while I was terraforming here, so took that here because we know we don't have enough of that. So anyways, I'm going to get all the supplies that we need. I'll be back in a bit. So I always do this in my book. In case you guys didn't know, I have this page here telling me or reminding me what I did off camera. I definitely freelanced it at the beginning here. So I mentioned that we organized the storage, we repurposed the starter shack. I did not mention we landscaped in the area here, terraformed, and then also we mined and discovered a mine shaft too. Like, I completely forgot about that. I didn't even explore it. It's somewhere in the mine down there. I'm sure if I remember, go back, because I want to be able to farm melons. But that is something that I forgot to. It did not cross my mind, I guess, when we started recording here. But yeah, this is where we terraformed a lot more trees out in this area. Yeah, and kind of made it more of a smooth transition around. Also added a pathway out here to farm spruce, by the way, so completely forgot that. So I don't know how I'm going to fill in the blank here. I might add it like a more extensive pumpkin farm. I don't know yet, but trying to keep as much space in between builds as possible here to make it look nice. So anyways, I have a bunch of materials here to get started with. We'll likely need more, but this is what we're going to start with and start to build a frame here. I should definitely sleep, which I do have a bed on the other side of the river here at our workstation. But what I want to do here is just kind of get into building the dang thing. I'm not going to do a speed build or anything like that. I just kind of want to, get a skeleton on here, explain it a bit more as far as what's going to go where, and then go back and resume building. So I'm going to get started with that. Hopefully this works out. Funky shape is complete. I also created a little pathway going into it. Let me explain the frame to you here, and hopefully I didn't screw it up. So when we walk in, we're going to have furnace arrays on this side here. We're going to have a workstation with all smithing related workstations here as well. And then in here, this little box is where we're going to have a chest unloader basically. And we'll have a minecart track running down to the mine here. That's the plan. So that's why we have it framed out this way. On the interior here, we're going to be filling this all in with stone bricks on the edge here in this frame. So it's going to kind of protrude in a little bit. So that's the next step. You guys are wondering what's back here. Well, we're going to place the lava farm back here. So this whole back wall is going to be dripstone with lava on it. So that's going to be fun. So that'll be one of the next steps here. But anyways, this is a full-on frame here for you. So I'm going to finish the exterior here without the roof. I want to add the roof last after the interior because we're going to be placing lava up there and it's, I just don't want to undo it, right? So maybe the front roof, but the back portion's all going to get torn up anyway. So I'm going to leave the back unroofed, so to speak. So anyways, that's the next step here. I do, however, need to make a lot more stone brick. I don't have enough, and that's going to take furnaces, funny enough. But luckily, we have this coal. I'm going to make some furnaces and smelt up some more stone bricks. All right, so just an update. We are out of stone bricks. And yeah, this is what the interior is starting to shape out to be. I should probably update you right now. So the exterior's almost complete as far as stone bricks goes, but the interior is pretty brutal right now. And so the plan is to have cobblestone floors. Might have to change it to something else. Maybe bricks. Maybe we could put in some bricks here. Who knows? But anything but stone right now, believe it or not. These chests right here are just temporary, but I might actually keep them. I was thinking I need a place to store lava buckets, so that'll probably go there. But we need more stone bricks. As far as I actually went mining literally just for cobblestone in our mines, believe it or not. So yeah, we definitely need more of the good stuff here, and we're going to be filling in the roof up here too. So anyways, I hate leaving gaps in my building, so I know that I'm wasting blocks, but it's just, mentally I'm in a better place when that's there. This is where the storage chest is going to be. Like I already said, there's going to be a minecart track coming in this way and unloading right there. So anyways, there's your little update. I have to get some more coal, and I need to make a lot more stone bricks. All right, looky here. We have almost a full interior. What I'm waiting on is for the smooth stone here to smelt up. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Okay, so not a full interior. I still need to put on 3 anvils here, and then a smithing table, and then a whetstone, or a grindstone right there. So we're getting close, but this is the idea. So almost complete. What we need to do now is go get some dripstone and lava, and that's the big next step here. So it's going to involve a lot more iron, but we're basically all set. I want to start getting this lava farm going first and foremost, and then we'll deal with the fun redstone that's coming up right here. So, but that's where we're at. Looking super cool, and I'm stoked to start using this place soon. But yeah, lots of iron being placed, obviously here with all the chains and the cauldrons. It's pretty expensive, but it's going to produce. I guess after each harvest, 15 buckets of lava worth. All right, so I have some dripstone right now in my inventory. I got 30, well, all I needed was 30 pointed dripstone and then 15 dripstone blocks. Now we're going over to this lava pool that's right near us here. And I'm not sure if I saw this on camera or off, but when I was doing some exploring, I noticed this here, and it kind of gave me the idea of, well, heck, like, I could turn this into a farm and life will be easy because we can't find coal anywhere. So, that's what we're doing now. Right as I say that, there's coal. But this is going to help us out a lot whenever we go on caving trips now. Just being able to have lots of lava at our disposal here is going to be great. So we're going to go up to the back here. Again, this isn't the finished product for terraforming. I think I'm going to push it back 3 blocks in all directions. Sorry. We're going to head on up here, temporary block there, and right here is where we're going to be placing the dripstone blocks. And I need to get in here. There we go. Just like so. And then on this end too, right here. I'm going to take, oh shoot, I don't have my blocks here. But basically, what I'm going to do is what I'm doing right here. So, placing lava on every single, I'm not sure if you need to do every single one or if just one on top is good enough. But for the sake of just playing it safe, we're doing it this way. So there we go, lava there, and then we're going to cover it. And that's the plan all the way down. So I'm going to get some more, deep slate. And then I'm actually going to fill in the roof here and then slab it off with the roofing material I'm going to use. So that's going to be the next step here. We're going to have a fully functioning lava farm, and then while we're farming lava, we're going to get redstone hooked up to the side. All right. So the roof is complete. The build is almost 100% complete. It's a very simple roof, obviously, just slabs, but that's really all we need to make this place look good. We don't want to do too much here, right? Again, it's a pretty simplistic starter base area. Like, look at this bridge. Making this extra detailed would just involve me making everything else extra detailed. We walk in. This is where all of our stuff that we mined will go. Over here, we could smelt at whichever we please. And then we walk into here, and I actually forgot to do one thing here. Wait, let's not waste. Want to make ourselves a grindstone real quick. Boom. There we go. Grindstone. Boom. We have all the tools we'll ever possibly need. Here. We walk in. We already have lava starting to farm. Believe it or not. And so we just scoop it up like so. And then we're done. And then we're going to let it continue to farm. So one of my favorite features there that has been added in recent updates. So again, we're going to start collecting lava, and then over time, we're going to have basically infinite fuel to smelt up all of our iron here. Next order of business is the redstone. We need to bring in a rail line here that unloads into said chest. That being said, I'm going to do some editing magic here because honestly, I kind of forget how to do all this. And I'm going to use the power of editing to just show you what this looks like. And just like that, we have an item unloader. How this would work, let's take our minecart chest here. Oh no, that was not a good idea. Okay, let's throw that back in there. All right, we'll leave that there. Anyways, let's go back here real quick and just kind of show how this would work. Hopefully the zombies don't follow me. So let's put in 17 stone. You push it in. It gets powered off using a comparator here. And then once it's done, it'll kick its way back out. So that's what I want to use here. And then over here we'd have a powered block, and it's going to go all the way down. On the other side here, we have our 17 stone bricks. So it's as simple as that. So I want to use that to just automatically unload. So if I'm down in the mines, we're mining out an entire section of, what is it? We're mining out that iron vein, for instance, one of the thousands in there, if you like. We mine that up. We have a full chest. We send it all the way up here. It unloads, and then it'll send its way back down. And so, for now, I do want to take this out here. But basically, yeah, we're going to extend this all the way up. I'm going to dig out a little section here so maybe you don't see it. And then it'll have its own exit coming from here. And then like a little raised bridge going in using some spruce here. So anyways, that's the next step to the process here. And hopefully we have a finished product soon. So right now I'm fixing up some sneaky redstone work. Essentially going down, placing the covert lever, and then plugging it back up. Oh yeah, by the way, I completed the railway. That too, I've been kind of in a grindy mode today. Anyways, this is us making our way down to here. I guess since it's visible, might as well just keep it up. We're going to take that out. Okay, boom. So this is going to be a big moment of truth. I think I missed a few powered rails up here, but this is the way up. Essentially, minecart's going all the way this way, and then going around this side here. Okay, I'm going to have to sleep real quick. But there are like 3 more unpowered rails here, and I want to test this out and see if it will actually come up on its own power. That's all I need, and I want to see it unload and then reload, I guess, or bounce back all the way to the bottom. If it passed that test, we're done here. So I'm gonna quickly, put on a few more levers here, and then we're gonna test this baby out. All right, everything's powered, 100%. We're good. We're gonna do a test run. So we're gonna go all the way to the bottom of the mine here. I need to get more fences, but I've been recording like almost 3 hours here, so we're gonna do that later. I need a break, but to earn the break, this needs to work. This needs to work 100%. So I want to go from the bottom here. I want to place the chest. We're not going to put a whole lot in it because I want to make sure it works, but basically going to send it off from the bottom here. And then if I return it, if I get it back in a minute or two, that means it's good. So that being said, we're going to place 19 raw iron. We're going to do this and send it off. Bye-bye. I hope you come back. Oh, it's coming down. Oh my gosh, I hope it worked. Okay. So if it's empty, that means it worked. Yes! We did it. Yes. Oh, goodness gracious. This is incredible. All right, it's a great feeling. So now what I'm going to do, since it works, we're going to give this whole thing a test run. Oh, holy moly. So look at all this iron here. This is the reason why I created this in the first place, right? Like this isn't even, we're not even scratching the surface here of what we have resource-wise. So look at that. So this is all stuff that we'd mine up here like, okay, yeah, we're good. All right, send it off. So typically we do that during the mining session, right? But now we're going to come up here and see it in action all the way. So we're chasing it, it goes up. We're going to go up this way. Oh, it just barely makes it up, that turn. So it's going to stop in here. And it's on, oh my gosh. It's great whenever things work on the first try. That's for sure. And then right here, we'd be getting our lava at this point. We need to create more buckets, which we have the iron to do. So we're going to max it out. all the buckets we need here, and we'll be set. So then we'd be taking said buckets and plopping them into here, the blast furnace. This is just incredible. I'm very, very happy that this works. I cannot state that enough because this isn't my strong suit, redstone or any of it. So let's, for the sake of it, take it out right now, and then we'd immediately put it in. This is great. And I feel like I'm at like the Oscars or like an award show right now, and you know, once the speech starts going too long, they start playing the music. Well, the music's going on right now. I think I need to get the heck out of here. This was a very ambitious project for me. I'm super excited that it worked out. Off camera, I'm going to terraform a little bit around this place, make it look a bit nicer. I think that's the plan. Maybe add some other stuff up here. I don't know. I don't know what else kind of goes in with the whole smeltery here. So, if you can't hear, in the background, my dog's chewing on his kibble. He wants to go outside. So I'm going to do just that. We're going to go outside, have a great day. So thanks so much for watching, people. It was a fun project here. More fun projects to come in the future. So appreciate it.